Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. How are you doing today? It is Monday, August 24th. I am your boy, Christian Israel, and you are tuned into the New Creation Capital Podcast. This is the place where we discuss what happens in the world today, the stock market, and yes, digital assets. This is the one-stop shop for you to get everything that you need in your day for your Christ and crypto. Because as I love to say, Jesus makes you a new you by giving you a new future, because in him you are a new creation, guys. Today is episode 167, and we are going to talk about the IMF, from cash to stablecoin to central bank digital currencies. What does this have to do with the Great Reset, the World Economic Forum, the World Bank, more importantly, the currencies that we want to deal in, XRP and XLM? What is the connection? And we're just going to talk about that today. It's going to be a little bit of a longer video than normal. I used to have longer videos like this, but I just want to break down some things, talk to you, and then show you something in Revelation 13:17. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day. Before we get going, please, if you're new to the channel, like, subscribe. Help me build the user base here. Help me get the information out. Definitely, if you are a Christ and crypto person, your help is needed to get everything out. So like this video, share this video, comment on this video. And without further ado, guys, let's jump on into today's video. So let's go here. The IMF put this video out yesterday, and I went ahead and retweeted it, and we're going to play it now. And they basically did a what is cryptocurrency video. So let me go ahead and get the sound ready for you, and we can get this popping. Let me see here. I think that's this button here, and get the sound up, and let's see. Let's go.
When we buy or sell things, the payment is usually processed by a bank or credit card company. Problem number one, the companies often take a cut of the transaction. Two, we have to trust these companies to protect our sensitive data from hackers. Three, most international payments take a long time and are expensive. To solve these problems, we could use a special currency that is secure and based on the science of cryptography, which is a way of protecting information using mathematics. This special type of currency is called a cryptocurrency and only exists in computer networks. When you send someone this special currency, the money goes directly to them, removing the middleman. And at the same time, the transaction is broadcast to the entire network and recorded in a permanent way, which means it's almost impossible to fool the system. Costs of making payments are lower, transactions are faster, especially across countries, and even those people around the globe who don't have bank accounts can buy or sell goods and participate in the global economy. However, there are some risks. The transactions in most cryptocurrencies are anonymous. Some cryptocurrencies can even be untraceable. This can make it easier for the bad guys to make payments without being noticed. If you lose your password, you could lose all your money. At the moment, cryptocurrencies are highly volatile. They can't process large amounts of transactions quickly yet, and they're not even widely accepted. But if we can counter the risks, then this new technology, or some variation of it, can completely change the way we sell, buy, save, invest, and pay our bills. And who knows, this could be the next step in the evolution of money.
So you guys see here, this is from June 2018. Now here's my thing, is that they have decided to, redo this from 2018. Why are they showing this again? This was right after the bull run last time. And you can even see their article here is from March 2018. So why is the IMF beginning to push this narrative along with the Great Reset? And I think with them pushing this is just speculation. I've done the research here, but they are confirming that cryptocurrencies will be a part of the Great Reset. That is around the corner. You know, you're hearing these rumors of SWIFT being over this time next week, and then next Tuesday, we're hearing rumors that, what's the rumor? why am I the quantum? That's right, the quantum financial system being put into full blown on September 1st. Now, I don't know if that stuff is true. I don't know anything about Charlie Ward. I'm seeing he's a guy who knows a lot. I'm seeing a guy who he's know nothing. So, YouTube and Twitter can be a volatile space. A lot of people in the XRP community have seemed to be very sensitive recently, and I'm not understanding why, but I just want to make sure I give you good information that I find. Sometimes it's speculation because no one really knows anything. We only know what we see here. And when I see that they're reposting this from 2018, during their talk about the Great Reset, during their talk about all the other things they were posting recently, something they just want people to continue to be informed. And then you can go to The Simpsons. When they did The Simpsons, the cryptocurrency episode, we know that's how they begin to get people seeing the names, seeing the words, and neither one of those mentioned Bitcoin. Now, there was also this article that came out in 2019 from stablecoins to central bank digital currencies. This is where they're trying to move from. The world of fiat money is in flux, and innovation will transform the landscape of banking and money. Now, what I want to point to you is this was September 26, 2019, before COVID, before the financial crash, before they shut the economy down. They have been moving forward and letting people know this is where they are going, right? This is where they are going. So I've done a lot. If you go to the playlist, let's see, how can I find playlists here? If you go to the Christ and Crypto playlist, okay, and you go all the way to the very first one right here. In fact, I'll attach it to this video, okay? Christ and Crypto live stream part 1. I begin to connect all of the dots with the United Nations, IBM, Stellar Lumen, XLM, and XRP. I begin to connect those for those 3 episodes right there. 1, 2, 3. And then we go into episode 4 here with XRP, Brad Garleyhouse, and excuse me, I'm trying not to sneeze right now. Whew. Brad Garleyhouse in The Last Mile. So you might want to check some of those things out. There's some other ones in here that are specifically dealing with Christ and crypto as far as where we're going in the space. So I will add that to here and check it out. I mean, I've even put on Twitter, people calling me a moon boy, and now I've seen this is going back through and people claiming they found it. And XRP, the media in general has a short memory. So this literally, I tweeted this out August 12th, okay? And then what? On Friday, people act like they found a whole new document and retweeted one accounts person and acted like this was new. But I've talked about this on the show. The same people have talked about this on their channels. And I just want to remind you, where people just want to make it about XRP, it is not just about XRP. XLM is definitely involved in this. Fed accounts are going live in September, by the way. So you see Fed accounts right here. This is going live. Real-time payments. You see money transmitters, Western Union, but more importantly, you see RippleNet and IBM. IBM is my connection to XLM Stellar Lumen, okay? So you need to pay attention. Don't just be all in on one. This is not financial advice because you don't pay me to do that. I have people who pay me. You don't. I'm just giving you information, right? And so you've seen rumors about PayPal doing cryptocurrency, right? Then you got Zelle, which is about real-time payments between banks. Vimeo, who is cash payments. Facebook payments, Amazon payments. You're seeing that Visa, MasterCard, American Express. You got a couple Ripple partners there. Got a couple IBM partners there, right? So I think it's important to understand where we are going and how quick that things are already in the space. You had the video from 2018 saying, oh, look, this is cryptocurrency. And they're redoing it right now. And this is what we have. Now, I know I tweeted this a long, long time ago. This is May 10th, okay? This is May 10th. The people thought I was crazy about it because you see XRP, which stands for Exchange Rate Peg. People thought I was crazy, but you see XRP was used to move money through the countries through 1990 to 2003. All this documentation on it right here. And people's like, no, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. However, you come back to it, exchange rate peg used for the IMF. This is an IMF document from 2003. Okay? 2003 document right here. And this is important because it connects. You got RippleNet here, you got cryptocurrency here again, and then you got Martin Volk, who has talked about it right here on this coming reset of the international monetary system. I love his document here. He kind of breaks down how gold and XRP is going to be used. Now, is gold going to be backed? Is XRP going to be backed by gold? I'm like 50-50 there, to be honest with you. I haven't seen too much actual data or too much hard proof that it can be backed. Now I know it can be. I'm sure that XRP will be a bridge between currencies, right? No doubt in my mind, it is a bridge. It is a connector. Gold right now is at 2,045. And I'm not sure exactly where it will be when the time comes in and we move forward. But what I do know is that this is connecting the world. XRP and XLM specifically connect the world. And I go into details about how XLM is connected to IBM, XLM is connected to United Nations, connected to Lucius Trust, and just connected to a whole regime of things that the way I believe, the people who back it, I don't believe in at all. But it is a way to move currency, and there's a lot of things going on. And I just want to curious what you think, because the coming monetary reset is here. It's around the corner, and things, things are as obvious as they appear. That's the best way for me to look at it. Things are as obvious as they appear, just to me personally. Now, I know some people will think I'm crazy when I say I believe there's a whole nother lockdown on the way. There's a whole nother lockdown on the way. I believe it will happen sooner rather than later. I think we will see that in probably October, to be honest with you. I think we will see one in October. I'm probably wrong about that, but I think we will see it. I'm not, don't bet on it, but you can't count the enemy out. And when I have gone through all of my research all the way back, my very first episode was on the digital dollar. Now we're on episode 167. I don't get millions of views because I just tell you what I see. I'm not a hype man for any one crypto. However, I do see XRP and XLM being the cryptos to move money, at least here in the States, right? I think XLM is directly connected to the US dollar, which the US dollar is directly connected to the SDR basket for the IMF. And those connections are just there. And they are, and I've talked about it. So go check out that live stream, Christ in Crypto, which I'll add after the promo video at the end of this channel. Go start checking out. It's a deeper dive. Follow it. And I think you'll find it interesting. And let me know in the comments below if you've seen those already and what you think. Because, I've had a lot of people who are torn about how to be in this space. And, I had someone very close to me ask me yesterday. I was talking to her and she said, if you believe, that the rapture is going to come here in the next couple of years, why are you doing this financial thing? Why don't you just drop everything you're doing and talk about Jesus Christ? And I said, well, I do talk about Jesus Christ. She says, but why are you still doing business? And then my thought was, well, what if I'm wrong? What if I'm wrong about everything? I can't just quit everything and then be wrong. And I say this because God has not shown me a vision of the end of the world or the rapture. I've heard other people confirm. I've heard other people say it, but he's not shown me personally. Now, he's shown me signs, but the signs are the beginning of sorrows, right? He says these are the beginning of sorrows. And I talk about this stuff on my Sunday scripture stuff every week. And this last weekend was pillow talk. But, I think it's interesting. That's why I share, guys, the Christ with the crypto for you. And when I went to start this episode today, the one thing that uploaded, my Bible was already open to, was Revelations 13. And then I was like, whoa, Revelations 13 sounds really familiar to me. And here it is. Revelations 13, starting at 15. Chapter 13, verse 15. The second beast was given power to give breath to the image of the first beast, so that the image could speak and cause all who refused to worship the image to be killed. It also forced all people, great and small, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hands or on their foreheads, so they could not buy or sell unless they had the mark, which is the name of the beast or the number of its name. So, the name of the beast or the number of its name. I think I'm going to dive into that because this morning I believe it was revealed to me what that could be. And I want to go into that, and I'm just going to give you a short name of the beast or the number of its name. Name of the beast. That's what stuck to me. So I hope you guys are having a good day. Let me know what you think about Revelations 13, 15, and 17. Let me know what you think of the Great Reset, XLM, XRP with the World Economic Forum, the World Bank, and the International Monetary Fund. Put in the comments below. Talk to me. Let me know, because that was a great question that she asked me. If I believe the rapture is coming, and I don't know how many of you guys believe in the next few years the rapture is here, why are you in the financial space? Let me know, because, she had my tongue tied for a second. And then I've been praying about that this morning. So you guys pray about it. Let me know what you think. How do you feel about episode 167? This is the end of it. This is the end. My name is Christian Israel, and you are tuned into the New Creation Capital Podcast. This is a place where we discuss what happens in the world today, the stock market, and yes, digital assets. This is the one-stop shop for you to get everything that you need in your day for your Christ and crypto. Because as I love to say, Jesus makes you a new you by giving you a new future, because in him you are a new creation. Please remember, guys, God loves you. I love you. You are loved. Until next time, guys, peace and love. God bless you all. Later, guys.
You lose your phone, you hit a button, it starts beeping. I don't know how $100 billion in a Wall Street product just goes missing. Maybe we need to find my CLO thing.
Now is the historical moment, the time, not only to fight severe virus, but to shape the system.
We have a unique but rapidly shrinking window of opportunity to learn lessons and reset ourselves on a more sustainable path. It is an opportunity we have never had before and may never have again. So we must use all the levers we have at our disposal, knowing that each and every one of us has a vital role to play.
Now is the time to think what history would say about this crisis. And now is the time for all of us to define our own role. What is it that would make it so that history would look at this crisis as the great opportunity for reset?
The Great Reset is a welcome recognition that this human tragedy must be a wake-up call. It is imperative that we reimagine, rebuild, redesign, reinvigorate, and rebalance our world.
bank branches and ATMs will start disappearing across the country as the pandemic shifts Australians further towards a cashless economy. The use of cash has more than halved as many retailers switch to cards and phone payments, transforming the way we use money.